Piece of property that has been donated and gifted to this project here. And this is an outdoor aspect here that can be worked on in the future for an outdoor studio space. And then they have a small trailer, and then this is the apartment building that they can actually work in and have a studio. And then they also have access to a motorhome here. And the beauty is this is all commercial property, so they could actually have the gallery and a place to show and display the work and have art shows right here. So this has just been gifted recently, and they're not moved in yet, but it's a part of the ripple effect and the magic that's going on around Desert Mothers. This is the second location here. We're going to go in, and I wanted to catch it from outside the fence here. Artwork going on here right around the doorway. Okay.
And we do a lot of our clay work and everything in here.
Beautiful.
Or later can be made as a bunkhouse for the mother and their children too. But right now we use both spaces for the work because the summertime it got so hot and I had an air conditioner here in my house.
Do most of the women live right here in this community, or are they coming from?
They live all over.
All over.
Most of them live around Los Arcos, which is the very poor area.
Okay. All right. And so they have. She has a room next door here for the children to play in, that's safe and allows the mothers to work. This is now the third facility here, the studio space. Some beautiful artwork over there. Some of the nice little children here. And we have the local mascot down here. One of the studio spaces here. And these are the lovely Desert Mothers. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Tell her who you are.
Just your names. No. It's okay.
Hola, soy Mari.
Hola, Marie. Buenos días.
Hi, soy Heli.
Yo soy Irene. Fátima.
We know Donna.
Hi, I'm Debbie.
And this is Debbie. And this is... So they have a variety of medias that they work in here.
Yes.
And one of them is, this is the little area where they're working on making these purses. Kind of a patchwork project, and very beautiful. Lovely.
And we're hoping to put out our own line of clothing.
Wow, fabulous. Busy little bees in here.
There's a mask they made up there. Most of the stuff they've made is in the truck. I'll have them get some out to show you.
Lovely.
And there's some more masks and stuff there. And here's something. Most of the stuff's in the truck, but we'll get some out. This is one of their mosaics. Here's some of their paintings. Here's some hats they made. Here's some metal work they did.
Now, do all the ladies take part in all the different medias,
Yes,
or do they find like a favorite? They're learning all of it then.
Oh, here's a dress.
Fabulous.
The girls,
Oh, look at that.
remade.
Yes.
And there's one of the many big flower pots we've made. I'll have them get some stuff out of it.
Yeah, we're focusing
Workshop,
on.
yeah, together. Each of them put something in it.
So a mosaic once again in its
No,
own
this is
right.
painting.
Painting, but the idea.
Yes, yes.
They're moving on to working with some of the glass work here. There's a few pieces.
And here's another piece that Carrie, I, and a woman named Marilyn, who's my vice president, made just last weekend at the workshop. This is the kind of work that the girls have eventually be doing.
Beautiful. And it's got some etching also on the glass?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, it's actually stencils that are sandblown.
Okay.
We do it with sandblown. Junk right now.
This is Penny in here. What are you doing, Penny?
I'm just finishing up some coasters that the women have made by hand.
Okay.
And I'm just smoothing out the edges, and then we'll take them to the kiln and fire them.
Fabulous. Donna says you've been with the project since the beginning almost?
Yes. Donna started talking about this project verbally to a group of women probably many years ago. And I just liked her enthusiasm, and we have stuck together with this project, and she keeps moving the project forward, and I keep hanging out,
Hanging along, huh?
hanging along.
And you're blooming beautifully, it looks like.
It's a big project when you think about it. It's just enormous, but it is, and it's not original. To teach women with low socioeconomic situations to be able to create crafts and then turn around and sell them. It's great.
And all the healing that takes place in having purpose and being able to contribute to community. And
Well, that is really essential. What I find most important above anything besides the money is the self-esteem of the women. Most of these women, in fact, all of these women, haven't had the opportunity to have any art lessons or art classes, so they come from very little experience. But the women, there are about 8 or 9 women that have stuck with us. It's been a year now, and it's quite an amazing process, and we've grown to love them, and it's a great community thing, and it's
well, and the work speaks for itself. I mean, there's this lovely, lovely artwork is coming out of something that's only a year in the making here. So.
yeah. I think like we've been doing some mask making, and that's a little bit primitive, and to get them to the next step, there's a tremendous language barrier between teacher and
Sure,
student.
sure.
So we're looking for people who could maybe dedicate a couple of hours to interpret, so we
Right.
can move them to the next level of mask making or anything else.
Right.
It's okay to go like this and this and this, and they get that.
Yes,
but
yes.
the nuances are
Right. Well, and what I gleaned already just from Donna's story is that people are really joining in now
Yes.
and are helping and want to give. So that's a beautiful effect of everything that you're doing. So.
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to just scan the room here a little bit and show you've got a nice breezy area here.
Yeah, we actually have several good buildings, which we're lucky to have, but this is our most functional one at the moment.
Yeah, we stopped at each one as we made our way here. And,
As you can see, there's big drains. and
well, this is where you keep your materials, it looks like. And
Yeah. Did you see all the material? A lot of the stuff is donated too, which is really great.
well, and it's such nice to be recycling things into art and just that whole concept. The whole thing is very lovely that you're doing here.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.